Here is the host of the Fox News African American Town Hall, one of the leading white voices of the Fox News African American community, Sean Hannity, on his radio program with a news anchor from Tulsa's KRMG TV, trying to suggest that Terrence Crutcher was a big bad dude. This is the guy who was killed by police. We saw the videos, and here is that I don't want to call him a spokesperson for the African American community, but the titular head of the Fox News African American community.
What's kind of interesting to me is, we've got a case that's fairly clear cut of an unarmed black man being shot by police. That's just the fact. And yet we've had no rioting, we've had no burning, we've had no looting, nothing like that. And I have to say that's definitely a positive development for Tulsa, unlike what we've seen.
What do we know about the person shot here and the movements that he made, and did it appear that he was reaching for something or trying to retrieve something from the car?
Well, and that was the contention of the attorney for the officer, Betty Shelby, who fired that fatal shot, that he was reaching in the car. And yesterday, the attorneys for the Crutcher family made it pretty clear. They've got video. They've blown up frames of the video that show blood on the window of the car. So the windows of the SUV were definitely closed. Mm-hmm. Now there is a point where you can see his hands seem to lower a little bit, and I'm sure the contention is going to be, well, maybe he was reaching for a weapon in there. But Police Chief Chuck Jordan made it very clear Monday when he addressed this issue that no weapon was found on Mr. Crutcher or in the car. So,
which makes this very different from the North Carolina case, because the original reporting said that the person was unarmed. On the other hand, I understand that in this particular case, that Mr. Crutcher apparently has a long criminal history and appeared to be under the influence, or so the police are charging, and had an altered...
Well, I will tell you, I've looked up his history, and I'm not seeing a long criminal history. At least we have something called the OSCN, the Oklahoma Supreme Court Network. I was able to find a protective order from 12 years ago that was dismissed. I found a couple of financial things. There's no violent criminal history for Mr. Crutcher that I've been able to uncover.
How many warrants were out for his arrest?
None.
Well, I read that there was numerous warrants out for his arrest, including one assault on an officer and drug trafficking. Are those reports incorrect?
As far as I know, they are. I've not seen any reporting on any warrants for Mr. Crutcher, and I certainly haven't uncovered any myself. So, and there has been, some misinformation floated, and I will tell you, we had a homicide detective say yesterday that they found some drugs in the car. That may or may not be the case.
Our source said as much there too, that they were found in his possession. But you know what? These are things. Again, we have a source within the department that has given us some information. So I guess it's a matter of time of when they're going to release this information. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and so goes the last time Russell Mills, news anchor for Tulsa's KRMG, will ever be on a Sean Hannity program. Man, the level of desperation. I was reading at WorldNet Daily that this guy actually had an entire band of Black Panthers in the back of seat of his car that he was signaling to through the window.
I haven't actually heard that, Sean. He had superhuman strength and wanted to murder all white people on the planet. Hadn't actually encountered that in my reporting. That was so awkward.
Is it possible that you just simply wouldn't know how to read between the lines? I'm sorry, did we lose you? Oh, okay. Yes, we lost them. As I was saying, man. Hey, folks, Sam Seder here. I just got back from a company-wide meeting. Accounting is really coming down on me hard. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So please, enjoy this channel. Subscribe. Right down there.